Hello there guys, what is going on and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Newark Career Mode here on FIFA 22. Today we have two fixtures, Arsenal and Liverpool away at the Emirates before returning to our home ground to face Liverpool. Before we play these two games though, we do have two games since you guys were last here, that's right. I've had a little bit of a time skip plus a week away for international duties. And let's go ahead and take a look at the two results that we have gotten since you guys were last here. In the last episode, we played Chelsea. It was a 2-1 loss. We then went on to beat Leeds United by 2-1 after the international break before being beaten by 2-1 by Sheffield United. So our mixed bag of results continue. Our form continues to up and down, and we sit mid-table at the moment thanks to those results. This being our 10th game of the season, this game against Arsenal, and we've also got an offer for Luna here, Jacob Luna. I'm not going to accept that, but we will be looking at offers maybe for Luna because we do have a lot of players who we can use. An injury to the striker Sol Ramos has seen him out for the last two games. He still remains injured today, and that means that Josh King will come back into the starting lineup with Nicky Hyde, and Sada Berahino will finally be taken off the bench, back for Ramos, who is now back fit and might get some game time today, but we will see. This is the bench. Here's the starting lineup for today's game. Let's get into it. Arsenal's side has changed quite a lot down the couple of years that we have been advancing, and Maran Badou is the man who starts up front. Martin Odegaard's still in there just behind Saka, another danger man out wide, and this is a game in which we have absolutely no pressure on us. Mid-table at the moment. Like I say, our form isn't great. These guys obviously expected to be up there at the end of the season, where we were literally just expected to try and survive this year, if you will. And Stanley and Ox here keep the ball well, and the ball through is decent. Is Nicky Hyde onside? He is onside, and he's scored another. This man's goals this season have been unbelievable. And what a run in behind, played through and gives us the lead. Early goal for Nicholas Hyde. We said last episode he's becoming a Premier League striker. Look at the arch of the run. Stayed onside. The ball's really good from Oxford behind as well. Found the gap between the two defenders, and Hyde just swerves his run into the ball. Good finish past the goalkeeper, and we lead against Arsenal. Nicholas Hyde projected to score 41 goals this season. I don't quite think he's going to do that, but he's in good form to start the year. He's definitely been our bright spark, but I don't think the man is going to go and break competition records. Gallagher. Conor Gallagher just will walk through a challenge nicely, and still Conor Gallagher would have got the free kick if he wanted it. And he put a cross in towards the heads, back post towards, I think it was Albie Stanley who was back there. The ball won't find him. There's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Nolan Fleury to beat his man but can't. Odegaard. Look at the room out here for Martinelli. Malang Sarr is going to have to try and get back, but the pace of their attack is really starting to cause a bit of problem here, and Badau will fire it in and level this game. You could just see the pace of the attack as they got away from us, and Badau with the goal. Dagba inside to Maitland-Niles. To find Sabitzer, chipped in behind the defence for Saka, who can fire it low and dangerously across the box, but all the way out the other side. Arsenal would like to keep it in. Back heel from Martinelli, does keep it in. Now here's Odegaard. He'd create a bit of room on the edge of the box. He can't. Sam Goodwin's done well. His clearance isn't great though. Fleury will find Sarr as Arsenal look to press. Clearance from the defender away, and it is 1-1 at the break here. We took the lead early through Nicholas Hyde. Arsenal fight their way back into it, but it's been a fairly even game so far. So Chamberlain looking to come and get a little bit of room here. Looking for Stanley. Break behind the line here, and Nicky Hyde can maybe just find Josh King, and surely King, he will get a goal now. He will. He slips it past the goalkeeper, reinstates our lead, and Josh King back in Premier League goals. We have been waiting for this one from Josh King. Just hasn't quite hit the mark as a Premier League striker since returning to the league. Since firing was up from the Championship. This one, he will put past the goalkeeper, who didn't really do too great there, going to be honest. But either way, we have a lead, and Josh King has another goal. 3-2, Albie Stanley. Stanley, the ball in behind. Nicky Hyder's got there. And hits it left-footed. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Nicholas Hyde, honestly, is causing Premier League clubs all sorts of trouble out there. Such a bright future for the youngster. Kahinde's ball in, looking for Hyde, who heads it home. Wow, what a goal. And even with his head, he finds the back of the net. Nicholas Hyde is unreal. And it is 3-1 Newark. 2-goal advantage against Arsenal away from home. Babic. No, Stanley. Stanley looks for Ramos, who was just checked as he tried to run through there, but he's giving it back to the goalkeeper, who's in danger, and he's going to give it to Ramos, who will score. You will not see another goal like that one. What a mistake from Arsenal's defence, and Saul Ramos gets a goal on his return from injury. Ball here, played by the goalkeeper out wide. Defender puts it back to the goalkeeper, but I don't know why he's just stabbed it in there, and Ramos gets up off his feet, hits it, saved by the goalkeeper, before turning it into a pretty much open net for Saul Ramos. 4-1 Newark. Babic, back heel to Gallagher. Babic, Stanley, working it well. Stanley hits one from the edge of the box and Alte keeps it out. I'm not sure who this goalkeeper is, Alte. He's not done too great, and this one wasn't even Stanley's best hit, but troubled the goalkeeper and all four. Into parry wide. Kahinde with the corner then. In comes towards Nicholas Hyde again. Hyde with the header. Goalkeeper Arte saves this time. That will just about do it. That will do it for this game. 4-1 win down in London. The first visit to the Emirates Stadium is a hugely successful one. 4 goals scored. 3 goal scorers. All strikers. King, Ramos and 2 for Nicky Hyde as well. What a famous win for AFC Newark. Second game of today's episode then, we are going to be taking on Liverpool at the Flowserve Arena. And we are currently sitting above Manchester City in the Premier League after 10 games, 1 point above them, level on points with Chelsea as well. So a really good start for us. Liverpool on next day are currently 4th in the league. Like I say, we are at home, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 lineups. You see there we go with Jakonski in goal, Saar, Goodwin and Bomb at the back. Jasper's going to come in on the left-hand side. Stanley, Gallagher, Ox in the middle, Kahinde on the right with Hyde and King, the 2 men up front today. Such a good result out at Arsenal last game. Should be pretty confident heading into any fixture, but Liverpool will be a very tough game. Ramos into Mo Salah. Now Wirtz on the edge of the box. German attacking midfielder. Back into Wirtz again. Ramos, well worked from Liverpool, hit well and saw the block. Ramos turns it into De La Cruz and Jakonski has to save at his near post. It's behind for a corner. 8 minutes in and first chance will fall Liverpool's way. De La Cruz is the man who hits it. And does hit it quite central. Gives Jakonski the chance. Andy Robertson. Into the channel towards Ramos, who fancies a run at Saar and gets past him as well. Cuts it to Fabinho, square towards Mo Salah, who fires it past Jakonski, and Liverpool lead 15 minutes into this game, and Mo Salah has netted for Liverpool. Conor Gallagher, Nicholas Hyde, into Oxlade-Chamberlain, and now Albie Stanley. A bit of room out wide now for Jasper. Big first touch out of his feet, and Trent is quick across the ground. Gets the tackle in pretty comfortably in the end. Touch from Jasper was maybe a little bit too strong. Stanley gets it to Jasper this time. Better crossing position, but hacked down from Trent, and it's going to be a yellow card only. Could have probably been worse. It was from behind, but it is going to be a yellow card, and maybe a chance for Stanley from this free kick. Weird angle, goes for it anyway. Allison, comfortable save. Robertson inside the Wirtz. De La Cruz. It's going to be played into Fabinho in the box. Wirtz on the edge for a little bit of space. Finds his way into the area. Cut back across towards Ramos. Then back to Wirtz. Back to Ramos. Goodwin with the block. Might fall back to Ramos again. But Jakonski gets a hand to it and keeps it at 1-0 just before the break here. Liverpool knocking on the door again though. We've got one less bit of defending to do. For the half-time whistle, corner into the box, it comes Malang. Sora's brought it down and will hack it away. Half-time whistle blows, Liverpool leading at the break thanks to Mo Salah's goal. Gallagher. Robertson diving in there. Slightly out of position. Ball will find Hyde and Stanley and through to Josh King. It's a well-worked move. Can Josh King score here? He can't. It's a good save by Allison. Should be level. Josh King almost. Here's and Bomb. He's going to give that away. Really poor. Needs to win it back now and Bomb. From Mane. Can't do so. And got a couple of bodies forward. Goodwin with a well-timed block in there. And ball fortunately finds Oxlade-Chamberlain, who can now find Josh King, who puts it in behind towards Nicky Hyde, who's in behind the defence here. Can Hyde put his chance away? Hyde, saved by Allison again. He denies the equaliser. Both strikers have been through. Neither have been able to beat Allison so far. Corner, Albie Stanley will go back post with it towards the head of Saar, headed away by Davis in there. And rolled by Mo Salah, who looks to break away now. Jasper is pretty quick to try and stay with Mo Salah and will do well in the end. Kahinde will find Gallagher and will look to quickly break back on Liverpool now. Nicky Hyde beat his man. He can, he's got past Van der Berg, and Van der Berg still beaten. Still Hyde going through and denied by Allison. Bring on Ramos now for Josh King after 65 minutes. Mane going off, Diego Jota coming on, coming on for Liverpool, corner for us. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the ball in towards the head of Sam Goodwin, who connects but can't guide it goalwards. Ramos, Salah, Ramos, worked well, good Dogan, good save. 10 to play, Liverpool got a corner here. Elliott is going to swing it in, Saar is all ball dangerous in there, good header by and Bomb. Elliott will get it back. Verts from the edge. Deflection is nasty, but caught well by Jakonski. And the ball will find its way to Babic eventually. Ramos is offside. Here's Fabinho. Dogan. Alexander-Arnold. Elliott beats his man brilliantly and then cuts it back to Gundogan. Good block, but the keeper had reacted to the strike and it falls to Fabinho. Will make it 2. We will bring on Archie Pickering for these last 4 minutes, but we have got a mountain to climb now after this one. Harvey Elliott showing his acceleration, and unfortunately for us, the goal will be tapped in by Fabinho. 2-0. In the break here through Gundogan. Harvey Elliott. 3 added minutes at the end of the game. Can Elliott get another goal for them? So Chamberlain, that's the flick towards Elliott. Back to Elliott again. Got a little bit of room for a shot and Jakonski denies him. Ball will go short from the corner. Elliott diverts. Good tackle by Pickering, who then dives in and has punished teams from this position before, but the referee I don't think will give him the chance to do so here today. It is going to be a 2-0 win for Liverpool. And our mixed bag of results this season continue with a brilliant win over Arsenal, followed up by a defeat to Liverpool, which we didn't quite click in there. It were very good in all fairness. It just seems to be us at the moment. We're a little bit like Leeds. You don't know what you're going to get. 1 week we're brilliant, but we could still get smashed at any point. That's going to do it for this episode though, boys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.